to Cheryl to spend the night in the tree house. Now, for our second short read, we are dealing with a very practical guide for children on how to deal with monsters. How many of you all think there are monsters? Are monsters real or are they just part of our books? Let's find out how you deal with them. So this book is by Richard Powell and Alan Snow. When I was little, I thought there were monsters in my house. In the bath, in the fridge, under the bed, down the toilet, behind the sofa, in my boots. But now I'm big. I know that monsters are not real.
Look, he's wearing glasses.
He's wearing glasses. But if you still think there are monsters in your house, here is how to deal with them. So, if you still believe that there might be some monsters hiding somewhere in your house, we are going to tell you very simple ways of dealing with them. Let's find out. A monster under the bed. Bounce on the bed and say very loudly, "I love doing this 150 times a day." The monster will move out to go and find a quieter bed to live under. Can you all live under a noisy bed going bounce, bounce, bounce?
No.
I can't. Can Sasha? Sasha likes to go bouncing on the bed, but I don't think she'll want to be under the bed. So try that if you believe there's a monster under the bed. A monster in the wardrobe? Put a pair of Dad's old trainers in the bottom of the wardrobe. The terrible smell will drive the monster away. Smelly shoes in a cupboard?
Mommy,
I don't think that's a good idea.
He has 3 hands.
He has 3 hands. He looks like he has 4 hands.
But
1, 2, 3, 4.
Look, he has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. I think that's because you have 4, even the monster has 4 hands. Okay. So the refrigerator monster. This monster loves iced up refrigerators, but he hates warm soapy water. Help Mum to defrost and clean the fridge. Use plenty of soap and lots of warm water. The monster will soon be gone. See, I think he likes it only when it's really cold. He doesn't like it when it's warm. So that's a good way of dealing with it. Monster in the washing machine. These monsters are easily dealt with. Ask Mum to turn the machine on to fast spin. Spin, 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 spins. Nobody will ever see that monster again. Yeah, do you think he could take all that spinning around? He would feel so giddy. Monsters that hide outside windows. Stand by a window, look up at the sky and say, "Ooh, I think it will snow." The monster will shudder and shiver and hurry away to find a warmer place to
He's already
stay.
doing it.
Yeah, see, he's already running away. A monster in the dark. A monster would never go out in the dark. It can't see very well and it would only stub its toes. If you saw that, you would laugh. And no monster could bear that. Some monsters don't like being laughed at. So they know that if they hang around in the dark, then they would hurt themselves and then they would hop around. And then y'all would find that funny and giggle, and that would be the end of that monster. Monster in my food. How many of y'all believe that now? This monster lives in food that bubbles and sizzles and is too hot to eat. Wait, let the food cool down, then eat it. The boot monsters. Before you put your boots on, always turn them upside down and shake them hard. Any monsters, worms or creepy crawlies which might have crept in will tumble out and run away. Now, this is the most practical of life lessons. Please do turn out your shoes and give them a tap before wearing them, because you really don't know what crawly could have gotten into it, no? That's good advice now. The bath monster. If you think you see one, try not to think about it. Cover your eyes and count 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. What do you
No one.
see? No monster. A monster in the toilet. If you always flush the toilet after you have used it, you will never see one of these. Don't forget to wash your That is very important. Don't forget to flush and don't forget to wash your hands. The green jealousy monster. Now this one is a troublemaker. Okay? This one really needs to be done away with. Go on, take it if you want it, whispers the green jealousy monster in your ear. Don't listen. It will get you into trouble. Simply say to yourself, I don't need that. Or you could tickle it, or paint it red, or both. But it is easier just to ignore it. See, it's that simple. Just ignore the jealousy monster. We don't want trouble creators. The chimney monster. This naughty monster lived up our chimney. It dropped sooty lumps into the fireplace and onto the carpet and made my mum very cross. We called in the chimney sweep. What did the chimney sweep do? He swept, brushed the chimney till the monster had to jump out. See, there he goes, being swept out and brushed away by the chimney sweep. The sofa monster. These monsters are very friendly. If you think there is one in your house, take your juice and biscuit behind the sofa, share them with the monster, and make friends. See, they're having a little tea party. Isn't that fun? There's what she thinks is a monster, her teddy, and that's her. And they're having a little tea party. Do you like having tea parties, all of y'all? Tasha enjoys a tea party.
But only with this.
But only with her tea set, yes. But she enjoys it nonetheless. The monster under the stairs. There is no monster under the stairs.
But look there.
That's her toy. I have an invisible friend called Tom. He is a monster. Just for you, he is going to make himself visible when you turn the page. My God, she has a friend who is a monster. My God, what are we going to do? Is he going to come into our houses through the book? Dare we turn the page? Dare we turn the page, Sasha?
Yup.
Yeah, what are we going to do if the monster comes out of the book?
It won't.
It won't?
Pretend.
It's pretend. Oh, I forgot that part. Yes, it's pretend. Thank you, Sasha, for reminding me that. So let's see who this is. That's 1, 2, 3. So that's where all my socks have gone. So Tom is the sock monster. Look at that. Now, do you know what this means? How many of y'all, and I think all the mothers here will agree, have a bunch of socks with only one of the pair? Sasha has lots, and I have even more, in fact. So where does the other sock go? Not in the toys, not in the washing, not anywhere in the house. And now I know that Tom, the sock monster, takes them all away to hide. See? He's got so many feet, so he needs so many socks. So that is a very practical guide